you would like to get an update on my realistic goals for 2020, keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video, or if you have never seen my face before, hi, my name is Marloes and welcome to my channel. For today's video I thought it would be nice to give you guys and myself an update on my realistic goals for 2020 that I set for myself at the beginning of this year. If you have not seen that video, I will link it somewhere up here so you can go and check that out. And today I'm just going to look at the goals that I set for myself in the beginning of the year and reflect and just see how I did so far. Maybe I reached some of the goals already, and maybe I forgot some of the goals that I set for myself. So I think it's interesting after like almost 6 months to just see what progress I made and just to reflect a little bit on those goals. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, then don't forget to click the subscribe button down below and click on the little notification bell so you will be updated on every new video I post on this channel. And while you're at it, also give this video a big thumbs up, it would mean a lot to me. Without further ado, let's get into this video. I still have one of the notes that I used for the first video, and I'm just going to check what goals I set for myself and just see how I did so far. The first goal I set for myself in the beginning of this year was appreciate myself more. I know that in the beginning of the year I was not super happy with myself because I gained a little weight because of Christmas and because of New Year's and all that kind of stuff. I think we've all been there and done that. When I gain a little bit of weight, I tend to get really hard on myself. I'm not saying that gaining a little weight is bad in any way. For some people it's a goal to gain some weight, but for me personally, I noticed that that was one of the biggest things that made me appreciate myself a little bit less. We are now 6 months later, almost, give or take, and I must say that I'm starting to appreciate myself a lot more. And right now I am looking at the things that I actually achieved and that I actually done, and because of that I know that it is actually very good and very healthy to be proud of yourself from time to time. And especially in this time, because Danny and I actually just bought a house together. That is a really big thing, and we managed to get there all by ourselves. So that is also something that I'm really proud of, and it just makes me appreciate myself a little bit more. At the end of the year, I'm going to give you a new update and just see where I am 6 months later again. The second goal I set for myself in the beginning of this year was eating healthier. And I also mentioned this in the previous goal, that because we just had Christmas and New Year's, and I think that a lot of people eat a lot more unhealthy stuff during that time. And right now I'm back on track. I am eating more healthy, and that doesn't mean that I eat a salad every day or just eat boring food, but I am more aware of the things that I actually put in my mouth. And in the beginning of the year I also mentioned that I used to track all the calories that I ate, and that I hated that and it made me feel very unhappy. But I actually have to admit that I started to count my calories again, and I used to be very strict with that, and now it's just a helpful guide to see how much I already ate. And sometimes I also have days when I crave a pizza or some takeaway or anything like that, and then I just eat it, because sometimes you need to treat yourself, and it's not all about eating salads and all the healthy stuff, but I think it's very helpful to just be aware of how much you actually eat in a day. And that really helped me to get back on track and eat a little bit more healthy and be more aware of the things that I actually eat. So that is another goal that is going really well at this moment. And hopefully I'll manage to stick with this throughout the rest of 2020. The third goal I set for myself in the beginning of the year is exercise at least 2 times a week. I think I'm doing pretty well, if I say so myself. The last few weeks were a little bit rough though, because we were very busy with buying a house and arranging a lot of stuff. So in the last few weeks I did not manage to exercise 2 times a week. But since the beginning of this year I actually joined a local dance school. And that is just amazing. I am having so much fun. I really love to practice with my team and with my coach. So because of that, I actually have to work out at least once a week, because then we just come together and we dance together and learn new steps and new routines. And most of the times when I'm not super busy buying and selling houses, I also like to just practice by myself at home once or twice a week. So exercising at least 2 times a week is really going well for now. And I'm really happy that I found a sport that I enjoy so much that it doesn't even feel like I'm exercising. And I'm just having so much fun learning new routines and just dancing with the girls and guys in my dance team. So that goal is also going really, really well. The next goal is keeping up with my upload schedule. And I know that in the beginning of the year I really wanted to get ahead of my schedule a little bit. And this could be very helpful when you have a lot of very busy weeks where you actually have none to less time to actually film and edit. So I really wanted to have at least 1 or 2 videos ready, just in case that I was not able to film during a week. I must say that that is a goal that is not really working out so far. I'm filming this right now on a Wednesday and this video is going to go up on Saturday. So I'm still filming the video for that particular week in that same week. So that can be a little bit stressful sometimes, especially when you have a little bit of a block going on and you do not know what to film. So this is something that I still need to work on. And in the beginning of this year, I set the goal for myself to reach at least 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And right now, 6 months later, we're already there, which is amazing and blows my mind. So I am super, super excited to see what the future brings. And hopefully a lot more people will actually join this family. So I am super excited to see what my subscriber number will be at the end of the year. But I'm so grateful for every person that subscribes to my channel and follows my journey and my videos. So it is extremely amazing that I already got to reach this goal 6 months later. So thank you guys so much for that. Another goal was to improve my editing skills, and I think that I improved my editing skills quite a bit. I also changed my my editing software, because when I first started off I used the Adobe Premiere Elements 2019 version. And this was just great to start off and learn to trim clips and to put your clips together and make a nice easy intro and all that kind of basic stuff. That is an awesome software to just learn the basics and perfect the basics. And just recently I switched to Filmora 9. And I'm just a little kid in a candy store, because this program has so many elements, overlays, just very cool transitions and all that kind of fancy stuff. So I really think that since my switch to Filmora 9, my editing skills went up quite a bit. But that is also due to the cool effects and the cool items that are just in this program. And it's just really excited to see my skills getting better and better each video. And I just really love editing and just figuring out some nice cool ways for transitions or for intro screens or anything like that. And considering the fact that I really am a beginner at editing, I think I'm doing pretty well. And the last goal I set for myself in the beginning of this year, I thought this was supposed to be kind of the easiest one, and that was read a book or two. This is actually the goal that I completely, miserably and utterly failed at. In the past 6 months I did not read one book. I did not even read a page of a book. I'm just not really a reader. Most of my spare time I'm just glued to my phone or to Netflix. During this quarantine I also really like to play some Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm just really a kind of girl that is just glued to her phone, her Netflix or some games. Normally I read 1 or 2 books during the summer holiday, and right now I am supposed to be in Turkey having the best time of my life, sipping cocktails, laying on a beach, chilling for life and getting, well, not tan because I don't tan, getting a little bit less white than I usually am. But things change, Corona happened, and we all just have to suck it up and deal with the consequences of that. So therefore I'm sitting in my bedroom, and we actually bought a house, which is also very amazing. And I'm not really sure if we would actually bought a house in the normal circumstances without Corona coming along. So things change, plans change. And I did not read a book during quarantine. That's just life. I'm not a reader. So I really failed on that goal. And by the end of the year I will give you guys a new update just to see how I'm doing, if I'm keeping up with the good work, and if I actually read a book by then. And that was my update on my realistic goals for 2020. I would really like to know if you guys set some goals for yourself in the beginning of the year and how you're doing so far. So if you would like to share that with me, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and click on the little notification bell so you will be updated on every new video I post on this channel. I post new videos every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!